inspiring 1 million strong to start their own business. Last week, we had 8 different entrepreneurs on the show. They were talking about how they unleashed their ideas to start their very own business. We heard from Miss Crump's Chicken, Best Chicken in Atlanta, from Avant-Garde Select, who owns they have a staffing agency that's here in Atlanta. Freedom Size, a young lady who really had me, y'all got to go to see the video because I was dancing like crazy. She had me exercising. So we had a number of entrepreneurs that were here. And this week and every week, we will be spotlighting a new business owner, a new entrepreneur, someone or some bodies who have unleashed their ideas, let go of the fears, and have decided to start their own thing. And this week, I am so proud of this gentleman, of these 2 young men, because wow, 20, how old are you?
22.
22 years old, still in Morehouse, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Name of the business. Tell us. Spotlight of the week.
Ayo Marv Films and Marketing. AYO-MARV Films and Marketing.
All right. Tell us, what do you do? What do you do? Ayo Marv. That's like Ayo Marv.
Right, yeah, that's
I love that. So innovative. Go ahead.
That's actually like where the name came from. For everybody who don't know me, my name is Marvin Medley Jr. and my partner here,
Malik Sapp.
And,
Marvin and Malik.
Of course.
Ayo Marv.
That's actually how it came about. I have a group of friends at Morehouse who just would always, whenever they see me, Ayo Marv, and it kind of just stuck. I felt like it was catchy, and that's just what we went with for the company. And basically what we're doing is we just are young black entrepreneurs and guys who happen to love music and love, business and the art of making money. And we just kind of took our specialty and our skill at being able to create creative videos and videos that people really liked and really thought were interesting and creative, and use it as a form and a tool to market artists and market business in the 21st century. And it's been, pretty cool and pretty lucrative.
So Ayo Marv is about, you're developing commercials, you're developing music videos. Now, this is one of the things someone called me a couple of weeks ago and said, you got to try this kid. This kid he's a young entrepreneur. He's here in Atlanta. He's got his own business. And he does commercials. And I really want to do a commercial for the UII movement. And I said, okay, let me go to his website. And I reach out to him and I start talking to him, and he's like, look, Miss D, I want to meet you, but I'm going to be with somebody young, a rapper.
It was Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie, right? So I said, I know this has to be a rapper because he has like a little in front, LIL, right? So I'm like, what do you, that's pretty big, because I know a little bit about rap, having 2 grown sons, and they're affiliated with the Young Money label, right?
Oh, wow. YMC. Oh, no. Lil Boosie's actually a part of the Trill ENT camp.
Okay.
And they're based out of Baton Rouge. And, for all of y'all who don't know about Lil Boosie, I know this is a Christian radio.
Yeah. But, he's a rapper.
He's a rapper. And he was incarcerated all the way for about 5 years, all the way up until last, I want to say Wednesday. And me and my team, we had the opportunity to intern with a director by the name of Joey Spike and G Visuals. And we've been making so much noise around the city, been working so consistently that, they just felt like they wanted a young perspective, and they wanted some young guys down there with them on the job. And we got the opportunity to really get firsthand knowledge and a viewpoint of how to really do a big video. And then also to be a part of hip-hop history with Boosie just getting out of jail and shooting his first video. It was wild because we actually went on like a 4-day tour. I had to actually leave class on Thursday and went on a 4-day tour from Dallas, Houston, Baton Rouge, all the way to New Orleans. And, it's kind of crazy. I tell everybody I feel like me and Malik live double lives because, like we go on the road, we do all these big things, and then we got to come right back and be in class. Like on Monday. I still had homework due on Friday.
That's awesome. Now, I did do a little research, but you have been associated with Young Money at some point with the video, right?
Yeah. I'll let him talk about it.
Yeah, Malik.
just did the Lil Chucky video back in December.
Oh yeah.
So what's that song called?
I Want It. It's Lil Chucky, I Want It featuring Young Nation.
Young Nation. Shout out to A-Town.
Shout out to H-Town, Dallas, all y'all Texas, man. We love Texas.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I really wanted to bring these guys on the show. A lot of times we hear so much negativity about what our African-American males are out there doing, how they're not progressing. These gentlemen go to Morehouse College. He's talking about they're doing a 4-city tour and then having to get back and get his homework done.
Crazy.
So even though he's feeling a level of success, he's still taking the time out to focus on his studies, and he started a video production company. I mean, I think at 22, did you say?
I actually started at 21. I just turned 22 in December.
Listen now, we got grown people out here who are afraid to start their own business, afraid to unleash their ideas. These gentlemen are in their early 20s, young entrepreneurs doing big things, unleashing their ideas. I talked to Marvin the other day and he said, I really want to diversify my business. I really want to get into more corporate commercials. I don't want to stay in one space. Listen, Marvin, tell them where they can reach you. I'm sure there's a number of people out there that would love to give you an opportunity to diversify your business. Right, Malik?
We love the Lord.
Amen.
I know we got a lot of content right now that don't really, match, what we want to do as a whole. But everybody got to understand, like in this industry, you got to kind of break in somewhere. But my grandfather, God rest his soul, he passed in September. He was a preacher for a long time. I was raised in the church, but I was always the black sheep to a certain extent too, because like while everybody would be in the car not knowing none of the words to a hip hop song, I'll be the one right there by my head, and then be right in church and not know the words to a gospel song. I'm sorry, but it's important because just like you said, like we literally have to go from school to being in the industry. But one thing like I wanted to make sure, and I know Malik wanted to make sure of, is that we do finish our education, because you find so many people in the industry who don't finish their education, don't have an education, and so many of our youth look to those people as their heroes and as the people that they inspire to be and they want to be like. And me and Malik just are striving to bring something to the game that's going to be different, where, if you are somebody that looks up to us and you want to be like us, that means you got to go get an education.
Love it.
You got to be able to start a business. You got to have a good business acumen. You got to be articulate. You got to be a lot of different things. You got to be versatile. And that's one thing that I want to stress, that you don't have to just be in one lane. You don't have to just be a rapper. So therefore I ain't go to school. Like, it's not a mandate or a rule that school isn't cool in the industry. It really is. And it's really something that can help you and take you to the next level, because it's something it's an asset that a lot of people don't have access to.
Listen to this. I tell you, let me just tell you guys, I am super proud of you guys. If nobody has set it up to this date, let me just say, D. Williams at the D Factor Radio Show. Here we're giving you love.
Yes,
we are super yes, super super proud of you over here, guys. You are doing big things here in the ATL and all around the United States. AyoMarv.com. Tell me the website so they'll know.
It's AyoMarvFilms.com. Y'all can look at everything we have on there. We break a lot of new artists. So if you're into new music, you into everything new in hip hop, like that's really what we do. And like she said, we're about to venture over into a lot of different markets because we are so versatile. Even though we do have that, the background where we can go and work with these type of artists that have the kind of background that they have, with our background and as versatile as we are, and having the college experience and having the schooling, we also can go and work in the corporate world and go work with the big companies like Coke, like
right.
Shout out to Coke.
Yeah, Coke is right here in Atlanta. Shout out to Coke. Listen, guys, we really appreciate you being here, and I definitely will be supporting you guys. We definitely want a UII. Yes, definitely. We want everyone 1 million strong to unleash your ideas. Our spotlight business of the week, Ayo Marv. Ayo Marv Films Marketing. I just want to hear you say it, guys.
Yes,
we should be proud of that name.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, guys. Well, listen, I want to thank you all today for coming here. I want to thank you all for listening to the D Factor Radio Show.
Everybody.
Thank you, everybody. I have a quote. Can you pass me that, Dwayne? I have a quote here that I wanted to share that I thought was so perfect for this week's show. And I just want to say, you know, there's nothing that you cannot do. All right. If you think that this is not possible, please think again. There is nothing that you cannot do. The quote that I have today is it simply reads, if you don't build your dreams, someone will hire you to build theirs.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for listening, guys. See you next Tuesday. Bye.